Now for the final ascendant, which is Pisces ascendant, who actually have their 12th lord Rahu transiting through their 4000 fifth house, and Jupiter itself is transiting through their ninth house. So, definitely for the Pisces ascendant, they have been dealing with, some kind of creativity or some kind of unexpected children and all of these themes happening, and Jupiter is aspecting their Lagna, which is kind of giving them grace and protection of their Guru for them. But now Rahu transiting over their fourth house, suddenly there is more needs of the family that is having to be met. They are having to be there for their family, which is kind of scary for them in one way or the other. But then suddenly being there for them is actually helping them out, finding inspiration, or unexpected inspiration from out of nowhere, literally. And the Pisces ascendant native are going to make huge gains in real estate, in one way or the other. That can be a big time for them. The other thing with Pisces is that 12th Lord Rahu is a transiting through the fourth house. So perhaps, if you were trying to get rid of some property, this might be a time period when you might actually get rid of the property. That can also happen. So it could be not just property, it could also be the car which you have been trying to sell, or, trying to get a better car, stuff like that. That can also happen here. One definite thing with Pisces ascendant is that Rahu in fourth house is going to trigger some deep investigation about what is actually making you comfortable. Is and To kind of forcing you to deal with your own home situations or family situations, or literally your own space. What exactly would you define as your own space, and are you creating a comfort space which is literally not challenging you anymore? That kind of themes can actually be brought out for a Pisces ascendant.
Yeah, for Pisces ascendant and for Pisces moon, I feel they might have a great need to want to own a house near a ocean or near on a mountain or something. Some desire that might have been there with them for a long period of time. They might want to. When you say a mountain, in today's times, people live in cities. You might be looking at a skyscraper where you want to live, on maybe the 70th floor or the 50th floor or something like that. So, or living by a river or a ocean. This might be something that they want to look at. Also, there might be some deep rooted insecurities that will fill up, and they might be able to sleep better. They might suddenly feel that their sleep patterns have become much more deeper. So those are some of the themes that I would say for Pisces ascendant will definitely play out. For those people who have children, children will give them a little bit of a worry. There might be a cause of concern because of children. And also, what I feel is communication should be something that they need to be wary about. But these are people, I think this is good times for Pisces ascendant or a Pisces moon.
Okay, great. Seems like we have run out of ascendants now.
Yeah.
But hopefully, any quick notes on remedies, Dr. Pai? I know this is a Pisces ascendant and media, but any
Yeah.
quick notes on remedies?
Yeah, for Rahu, I think one of the key things that I've said is wanting to learn a new language, or maybe even writing mantras in a language that you have not known of. So what you can do is what works well, especially for Rahu, is to have um, something that you always wished for. That imagine you wanted to wish for something. Punarvasu is a great nakshatra to wish for. So whenever Rahu is going to transit, it's always good to keep um, you know short, what do you call those? You can keep cards or things. You can write your wish and put it in a basket. And whenever you feel like you should just go, all your wishes should go to a basket. You can have colorful posted cards where you can write your wish in a language that might you might not be aware of, or you might want to also try to write. If you're right-handed, try to write with your left hand. You want to draw something, try to do it with the opposite hand. So if you're right-handed, then I would say use your left hand to do some artwork or something that might be helpful. But this thing I've always seen, which is very very helpful, is every day I had a friend of mine who used to write their aspirations and desires on a piece of chit, and based on the color of the day. So if it was Monday, she used to take a white sheet of paper, write her wish, and then she used to fold it up and put it into a small basket. Okay, like a bamboo basket or something. You can get a bamboo, a basket, small one, because bamboo is associated with Punarvasu. So you can write your wish and put it there, and then whenever you want to, you can just go from the whole box and you can remove one wish and then meditate on that wish. So that might be a good way to activate the Punarvasu. Punarvasu is going back again, which means you have this bamboo basket where you have all got these wishes being kept. So on a special day whenever Rahu Kal is operating, it might be a good idea to go in that from the wish basket to remove a wish, look at that wish, and then to meditate in the Rahu Kal and put the chit back into the. So if it is Tuesday, you would want to put a red chit, Wednesday green, and so on and so forth, the different colors of the day, and you can mix it up and then you can pick up a wish. And Rahu Kal would be a good time to actually meditate on those wish. So you can have a wish which is maybe like a small short term, which is 3 months, then 6 months or 12 months, or maybe after 2 years, what do you want to achieve in life. But I think Rahu and Punarvasu is a great time to activate these sort of wishes.
One thing, couple of things I'll add is like definitely chanting the mantra Om in a repeated fashion.
Yeah.
Having Om in the background or listening to Om or chanting Om a lot is great for Punarvasu Nakshatra native, because that it's Punarvasu Nakshatra is connected with Mother Atiti, who is like the Om mantra, who is added in front of all other mantras, who is giving the power for all other mantras. Definitely, I would say that if you have read an old inspiring book or an old spiritual book which you felt you were inspired by maybe 5 years ago, this might be a good time to reconnect with those. You are finding that is actually helping you out. Perhaps 10 years ago you were inspired by reading some Yogananda's book, say for instance, or some other guru's book. Now you pick the same book up right now and you're reading through it. Now suddenly you're finding greater inspiration. That can actually happen. This might be a great time to connect with your school teachers or people whom you consider as your gurus and reconnecting with them and kind of simply expressing your gratitude for them for helping you reach where you are. That would definitely bring about the grace of Jupiter in a big way. Definitely any kind of service towards guru, definitely that's default, not definitely going to help out a lot no matter what can happen, especially the primary school teachers or the school teachers whom literally brought you up. That's what I would say. One great thing is also to reconnect with very old temples which you used to visit to. That's also the other thing which I can definitely recommend. Dr. Pai mentioned Naga temples. That's also great. Definitely the one of the best things to do is like Rahu, any kind of Rahu kind of temple, which has got a Durga temple or Vishnu temples or Krishna temples. All these kind of temples are great, definitely. But reconnecting with the old temples which you visited to, and suddenly you're finding newer inspiration, newer things to work on really.
Mm. Also, what I was thinking is this might be a good time to visit a specific temple called as Ananta Padmanabha temple, because that's connected to a lot of prosperity and wealth, and also Punarvasu. It's like Rahu when it's moving there. It's all of that wealth, because again Ananta Padmanabha temple is a specific to the Vishnu lying on the Ananta Shesha. So that's again the serpent, the head of the serpent. So that might be a something that might be. Also, what I would say for this Rahu transit, reading specific chapters of Ramayana might also be very very helpful,
Yes.
because Punarvasu is associated with Lord Sri Ram and his birth, and so the Yuddha Khanda or whatever they call it, Kishkinda Khanda, when they're going looking, that might be certain things. Sundar Khand, these might be specific chapters that might be recommended in certain scriptures, and reading them might really bring in the benefit of Rahu.
Yeah. On that note, just watch out for the repetitive thoughts that are going through your mind. Punarvasu natives have this tendency of repetitive thoughts, so just watch out for that. Don't and be just see it in beautiful and much better, healthier thoughts rather than the negative thoughts that are actually pulling you down, which definitely will play out for Punarvasu natives for sure.
Right. Okay, so that was it on the remedies bit. So thank you very much, everybody, for joining us. You can also go to our app, which is Cosmic Insights. You'll have a lot of insights there on the upcoming transits. What are the festivals, the rituals that you can follow on a day-to-day basis. You can go to our blog as well, and there's a lot of information there. And also we'll be coming up with a few posts on these remedies that we talked about for whenever Rahu is going to transit into Punarvasu, what are those remedies that you can specifically do. So watch out for that article to come up on our blog Cosmic Insights, and please download our app. You'll also be able to see whenever key transits are happening, when would certain planets be in their Gandanta, or you can also look at certain key transits when they are going to retrograde, when they are stationary. So all these features are available in the Cosmic Insights app. So please don't forget to download the app. Also, for those people who are not very aligned to the advanced level of Jyotisha, they can also download our Align 27 app, which gives you a daily update on what are those things and how those transits every day can impact you and your lives. So definitely that would be much easier for those people to understand. Also the key timings when they need to do key decisions. So all that's also embedded into the Align 27 app. So please go ahead and download these apps, and you'll see the benefit of using these transits through this app. So thank you, everybody.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Namaste.
Namaste.